Hello dear children, this is a practical video of theme triangle. In this video we'll solve some exercise. Alina Chebetko, Yegor Tычkov and Konstantin Zaganich will help me to solve these problems. We'll start from exercise 1. Find the angles marked with letters. Give reasons for any statements.
I will solve this problem. I begin from exercise A. So at first I write condition. We have triangle ABC, and this is point D. We know that these two sides are equal. This angle equals 61 degrees, and this 32. I must find x and y. So, if in triangle two sides equal, we can say that this triangle is isosceles. And in isosceles triangles, two angles are equal. So this angle ABD will be equal 61 degrees. From theorem about interior angles, we can find x. So x equal 180 degrees minus 61 multiplied by 2, and x equal 58 degrees. Then from theorem about exterior angle, we can find y. So we can write then 58 degrees equal 32 degrees plus y. From this, y equal 26 degrees. Now I go to the exercise B. We have triangle ABC and again with point D. We know that side BC equal to side CD. This angle equals 21 degrees, this 54 degrees. And I must find x. We can see that triangle BDC is isosceles, so angle BDC equal 54 degrees. And again from theorem about exterior angle, we can find x. So we can write that 54 degrees equal x plus 21. So from this, x equal 33 degrees. And the last problem is exercise C. We know that this angle equal 102 degrees and angle C equal 57 degrees. And we must find x. So we also know that side DE is parallel to AC, and we have a transversal BC. So from this we can see that angle C will be equal to angle DEB. So angle DEB equal also 57 degrees. Angles ADE and EDB are adjacent. We know that the sum of adjacent angles equal 180 degrees. So we can find angle BDE. So angle BDE equal 180 minus 102 degrees. And it's equal 78 degrees. And from theorem about interior angles we find x. X equal 180 degrees minus 78 degrees minus 57 degrees. So x equal 45 degrees.
Alina, thank you for your solving. Then we go to the exercise number 2. Calculate the value of x and hence find the size of the marked angles.
I will begin from exercise A, and first I draw the picture. So, this angle is A, this B, C, and D. Then the value of angle BDC is x, and the value of angle BCD is also x. Then angle DBC equal 90 degrees, and angle ABD equal 30 degrees, and angle ADB equal y degrees. So we can use the theorem about the sum of interior angle of triangle. So we make equation 2 times x plus 90 equal 180. So x equal 45 degrees. Then we can find y. So this triangle is isosceles, and angle BAD equal angle BDA. So we can use this theorem and make equation 30 degrees plus 2 times y equal 180. So y equal 75 degrees. Then I can solve exercise B. First I clean the board, and then I draw picture. So A, B, C, and this point D. Angle CAB equal 2 times x, angle ABC equal x, and angle DCA equal 4 times x minus 40. So we can use the definition about exterior of triangle. Exterior angle of triangle equals the sum of two opposite interior angle of triangle. So we can make equation 4 times x minus 40 equal 3 times x. So x equal 40 degrees. Then we can write the values of angles. Angle CAB equal 90 degrees. Angle ABC equal 40 degrees. And angle DCA equals 120 degrees. So I solved this problem, and I go to next exercise. I can solve exercise D. First I clean the board. So line N O A M B. So this sides equal, and well, and this angle and angle MNO equal x, and angle NBO equals 18. So we can use that triangle NOB is isosceles. So angle ONB equal angle OBN. and equals 18 degrees. Then we can use the theorem about the sum of interior angle. So this angle NOB equal 180 degrees minus 18 multiply 2. So angle NOB equal 144 degrees. Then we can use that angle NOB is an exterior angle of triangle NMO. And then we can use that triangle NOM is isosceles. So angle NMO equal also x. And then we can make, from that we can make equation. So 144 equal to x. So x equal 72 degrees. I solve this exercise.
Kostya, thank you for your solving. Your solving is excellent. Let's go to the exercise number 3. Calculate the size of the marked angles in the following figures. Give reasons or state the properties you are using.
Okay, now I will solve the third problem. C. So first I'll write the condition. And put the letters. And now I'll write the numbers and variables. So in this problem, I have to find the x. And this is the point O. Also, I know that these two lines, DB and EF, are parallel. And that these pairs of sides are equal. And using this condition, I can say that ABCD is a kite. So, and to solve this problem, I will use some theorems about isosceles triangle. For example, this triangle ABC is isosceles because he has two pairs of equal sides. AB is equal to BC. And we know that isosceles triangle has equal angles at the base. So angle A is equal to angle C, equal to 38 degrees. And now I'll use a theorem about parallel lines. We have the transversal AC with two parallel lines DB and EF. And I can say that these two angles, OB and ACF, are equal as corresponding angles. And they're right angles because the diagonals of the kite cross each other at the right angle. So the angle 38 degrees plus angle X are equal to the right angle 90 degrees. And from here I can find X. It is equal to 52 degrees. So that's the answer. So first I'll draw the condition. We have triangle A, B, C. I'll also put some letters like D, E, F. And now I'll put the variables. Here is 3x, here is x, and here is 2x. And also these sides, D, E, and F, C, are parallel, and DF is parallel to the EC. So to solve this problem, I'll draw some extra lines. I'll continue DF, CA, and also I'll continue this line. I connect points E and F and continue this line. And now I can say that these two angles, F, G, E, and the angle, for example, O, FC are equal as corresponding angles because the lines FC and DE are parallel. And now I have also two parallel lines, DO and BC, and two alternate angles. So I can say that angle OFC is equal to the angle FCE. And now we have three angles of the triangle, x, 2x, and 3x. And we know that the sum of all the angles of triangle is 180 degrees. I can make an equation. And from here, x is equal to 30 degrees. So angle B is equal to 90 degrees, right angle. Angle C is equal to 30 degrees, also as angle D. And angle A is equal to the 60 degrees. So that's my answer. And now I will solve the exercise 3C. I'll draw the condition. We have so figure. Some lines. And now I'll draw some equal sides and put some letters. For example, A, B, C, D, E, F. And now I'll put the numbers and variables. Here is the angle with 68 degrees. Here is the variable A, variable B, variable E, variable D, variable C. And solve question of this problem. Find two variables, all the variables. If I'm right, that's all. First, I have noticed that the angle BDC is isosceles because it has two equal sides, BD and DC. It's from the condition. And I can say that that this angle C is also equal to the 68 degrees because in the isosceles angles, angle at the base are equal. So now when I know two angles of the isosceles triangle, I can find the third angle if I know the sum of the all angles of triangle. So the angle A is equal to the 180 minus 2 multiplied by 68. And now I can say that angle A is equals to the 44 degrees. That's the first answer. Then I know that from the condition that the figure FACD is a parallelogram because it has two pairs of parallel sides and also it has some equal sides. So I know that in the parallelogram opposite angles are equal. So I can say that angle C is equal to the angle F. And the angle 64 degrees is equal to the angle E. That's the second answer. I can write here 64 degrees. Maybe I should change 64 degrees. And A, 44 degrees. Now I know that the triangle FEA is also isosceles, so its angles at the base are equal. So angle D is equal to the angle E. Is equal to the 68 degrees. That's the third answer. And now I can find the sum of these angles. I know that the sum of all the angles of any quadrilateral equals 360 minus these angles. So I can say that this angle, angle A, equals to the D plus C, equals to the 360 minus 64 multiplied by 2, these two angles, and divided by 2 because these two angles are opposite and they are equal. It is equal to the 112 degrees. So I know that D plus C is 112 degrees and B plus A is 112 degrees. And I know angle D and angle A, so I can find B and C. So I can write that angle D is equal to the 68 degrees, and now angle C is equal to the 112 minus 64. It's equal to the 44 degrees. And here's the answer, and the last B is equal to the 112 degrees minus 44 degrees. This is equal to the 68 degrees. That's the last answer.
Igor, keep up the good work. Let's go to the exercise number 4. A kite PMNO has diagonals PN and MO that intersect at Q. The angles QMN equals 48 degrees and angles PNO equals 62 degrees. Calculate the sides of angle PON.
So I solve this exercise, and first I draw the picture. It's a kite. It's P, M, N, and O. Then bisects. 90 degrees, and they bisect at Q. This 48 degrees angle, and angle PMO equal 62 degrees, and angle OQN equal 90 degrees too. Also we know that these sides are equal and these sides are equal. We can use the theorem about the sum of interior angle in the triangle. So we can find angle QON. Angle QON equal 180 degrees minus 90 degrees minus 62 degrees. So angle QON equals 28 degrees. Then we know that in isosceles triangle PON the altitude POQ is also a bisect. So angle POQ angle equals angle NOQ. Angle NOQ equal 28 degrees. So angle POQ equals also 28 degrees. Then we can calculate angle PON. Angle PON equal 28 degrees multiply 2. So angle PON equal 56 degrees.
Kostya, thank you. Your solving is perfect. Let's go to the last question. Find the value of the marked angles.
Now I will solve the last exercise, problem H. So first I'll write the condition. We have the quadrilateral, it's a rectangle, and some diagonals inside it. Now I'll put some letters and some variables that I have to find. For example, x, y, and here are the right angles. And this angle is equal to the 140 degrees. And the question of this problem is to find the value of variables x and y. As I can see, this is the ABCD is a rectangle. So these sides are equal and parallel. And we can find this from the condition. And also I know that x plus y equals 90 degrees, because all the angles of the rectangle are equal to the 90 degrees. And I can find For example, this angle, it's adjacent to the angle DOC, so it's equal to the 40 degrees. And now I know that in the rectangle, diagonals bisect each other. So I know that these triangles like COB, AOB, DOC, and AOD are isosceles. So here is also the angle as the base y, and I can now find y. So y equals 180 degrees, the sum of all the angles of the triangle, minus 40 and divided by 2, because here are 2y. So it's equal to the 70 degrees. Now we found y. And to find x, I can subtract from the 90, 70 degrees. It is equal to the 20 degrees, and this is x. So here are my answers. X is equal to the 20, and y is equal to the 70.
This is the last question in our video. In this video we spoke about triangles. Thank you for great work for Alina, Yegor, and Kostya. You can find theoretical and practical part below the video. Thank you for your attention.